back, y'all. I'm back at it once again. Today, we are going to continue on doing some refactoring. While we were off stream, I was kind of working through a few things and did some nice sort of change of templates, and we're going to continue putting the finishing touches on some of this application here. With that being said, I also need to find a lot of mock-ups. I have a lot of work I still need to do. I need to find how I want search to look and all that jazz. So we'll see how that's going to come along. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do a shout out to my latest course, the 100 Front-End Interview Questions Challenge. It's the best seller in the front-end web development category. Get you help you understand some of those front-end concepts, as well as just really make sure you're prepped for those front-end interviews. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and close that for now. Let's jump into it. So go ahead and launch that. I did some cool stuff while y'all were gone. I'll show it to you. But we've been out here grinding. How's it going, Neil? The young Buddha. You like the podcast? Good, man. Not too shabby, huh? Let's see how many downloads we have. We have over 1,000 downloads, which honestly, I don't think is that bad, considering that it's our first podcast. So we got 1,000 downloads for it, which is pretty good. Our goal was to get 100 a podcast to start. If we can get an average of 100 podcasts, we're doing better than that. So I think that's pretty legit. So, boom! Look at this. We got it connecting to a playlist. We still have to do a playlist and how we're going to do some videos. Got this, did some voodoo magic here to inject an iframe, but there's no iframe yet, so we don't have to actually load the resource unless you play the video. So we also want it to sync up with which the video idea is. So what we want to do here, grind it right now. Good for you, Mr. Cat. Get this. It's dark in here and a little antisocial. Alright, so we have a couple more things that we need to do so far. We need to figure out which one of these we are in the list. This is hard-coded, so we need to update that. But you can see we're getting pretty close to getting to where we want for our initial pre-alpha sort of thing. I also wanted to put the podcast logo in here. Let's do that real quick. And a contact page. So I need to find a contact page, to support, and I need to finish the about. The about sort of half-made. All right, so where to start? Let's go to the footer real quick. Let's go. I should have a logo somewhere. I'm looking for a self-taught or not logo. All right. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that's great. That's exactly what we wanted, right? All right, let's whoa there. Oh, this threw everything off. I was like, what? That ain't right. All right. All right. So let's do a width of 50 pixels. See what that looks like. A little too big. 30 pixels. 25 pixels. 20 pixels. And I'm not sure why this is out of sync with these. I guess it's taller, that's why. So let's go to our image. At this point, though, is there really any point to doing? We'll leave it in the project, but we won't put it there. We'll put it on a podcast page, maybe. Am I making my own website? I'm making a web app. I won't call it a website. I also took care of some responsive stuff, so it didn't look like Duque. And so let's go to our network call. JavaScript, we have playlist ID, and then we have a playlist. Then our query, we're going to have a video ID. So on the actual category page, I don't think we're going to have any of this, but category pages are going to be unique. Let's see, we have category, then we have views, then we have topics. And then in topics, let me go look at our category routes. Topic ID. And then one more, we have a path of category ID / topic. Topic ID / detail / detail ID. All right. Then we're going to have a component. define that in a second here. Detail. Dude, it's hot in my house. But yeah, so we're just gonna do some quick Ayo. So yeah, so we'll probably do a little bit of design and mock-up. This is getting quite large. I think what eventually will happen is the topic page will have its own lazy loaded module, the detail page will have its own lazy loaded module, so on and so forth. But as of right now, I'm going to turn the AC up. It's hot in here. Alright, so we defined our details component. We pretty much want it to look and function exactly like our service component. Or our other components for now. So let's just compare our topic. There's that. God, what is this crap music that someone put on here? It's the backend node. It's a node in MongoDB. All right, so basically it's gonna go something like this: topic slash arrays slash map. And then right now, can I match any routes? So component detail component. Honestly, this topic should be subcategory, right? It should maybe be category, subcategory, detail. I think I like that better. Category, topic, detail. I don't know. It's probably not that important. So you're in category JavaScript, then you go to a topic arrays, then you go to a detail slash map. Cool. Close that. Close that. First thing we need to do is just copy over everything on our category page. Next thing we need to do is copy this. Alright, cool. Nothing's blowing up. That shouldn't be there. So we gotta go look at our... Not really. I don't really take breaks, man. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So this all looks right. We don't have any content because it's getting hard coded, but what we eventually want to happen is do something like this. Video ID is equal to bam bam, and then it gives us our video ID. Actually, let's write a quick describe, and we're gonna go update the service in a second. Grinding, hey, you know me, man. Do I plan on spending money to advertise my web app? No. I do plan on it being so. Because I'm using Angular Universal, the SEO should be better than a client-side app, so I'm hoping that helps. But I do plan to promote it on YouTube and the podcast and stuff like that. But no, not for a very, very long time. Just because it's like, it's not even anywhere near completion. I just want to see something real quick. If this, so this I think should fail. Okay. All right, cool. That's good. Alright, so now that we've done that, we need to file new window. Open up the API real quick. Alright, no. So you can see our category schema, but we now have a topic. I create a topic controller. We need to do the same thing, create a detail essentially. VK, what's going on, man? So detail. New folder, v1. New file, detail dot controller dot ts. We're gonna copy a lot of this over. I'll go back to this in a second. And we are going to have a new folder here. And this is going to be detail. This will be we can copy a lot of and let's go our category. Alright, so let's start by defining our detail model, which we can take a lot of this stuff from here. So let's jump over here real quick. So we will have a detail schema. Detail. This will not have a playlist or a playlist ID. Well, shit. Let's start with this. We're going to have some sort of association. And let's and iDetail isn't going to have any of that. No books. None of that. So we said what? Description, label, simple ID. All right. Then we'll say this will be of iDetail. All right. All right, so we have our basic schema. Step 1, export detail controller. Cool. Step 2, create a private. We're not going to need that. And let's go ahead and add detail. That's always the first thing you're going to need. Add detail. And then let's start here. And then start here. Import detail from there we go with that. So now we'll create a new detail using the request body. Const detail equals new detail. New detail.save. Okay, so we have our crate there. Let's see what happens here. We need to go to our routes now. All right, cool. So instead of category controller, we need our detail controller. Of course, this doesn't work. Cool. Comment that out. Comment that out. Go to here, and we will have detail controller. Dot and detail. We're doing our post. We go to our v1 routes. Router.use / details, comma, all right. So I think I set up everything I needed to be able to create a detail. All right, so let's go ahead and npm run watch-ts. That should watch the TypeScript files. Cool. Do another git bash here, and then npm run watch-node. Cool. Looks like it's working. So let's go here and see. What if you guys told me that I can do something similar in VS Code? I might actually just look into that eventually. I just haven't had time yet. Okay, so let's go and create a new environment. Call this local. And in here we'll have a base underscore URL. Just value HTTP colon // local or host. Localhost colon 3000. Alright, cool. So all right. Detail. In detail. Add a request. Create. Change this to a post. Base URL. Cool. And then while we're doing this, let me go ahead. Just while we're testing locally and we're doing a creation. Real quick. Sorry, I gotta get an API key real quick, y'all. One of the senior directors saw that I'd been doing more Angular. He's like, hey, you been doing more Angular now that you're working here? I was like, actually, I've been working in Angular for like a year and a half till I got here, but I'm doing Angular Universal, which is server-side Angular, and building the whole backend, the whole deal, trying to showcase what it takes to build a production-level application. It's like, I see a lot of videos, like, would I be able to do what you're doing if I follow along? It's like, yeah, for the most part. About 10% of it's not streamed. He's like, all right, but I'll warn you, we're up to about 70 hours. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing 70 hours, so keep it up. I was like, yeah. I mean, that's sort of the point, though, isn't it? Like, here we have a production level application about what it actually takes. I mean, not that he didn't know that, but like, that's the point of the project, I should say. Guy's got 30 years of experience. He knows more shit than I could ever know. All right. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah. Nice area. Noticed some quality fan interaction the other day. Yeah, what happened? What quality fan interaction? I did get $12 in donations. Or fan funding, which is appreciated. That's pretty dope. Alright. So slash v1 slash what the hell was the route? Oh yeah, the details. That should be it. Then in the body, raw JSON. Alright, so a new detail has. Just jump me to what I want to see. Oh, that's pretty fancy. It has a description. Alright, so we need a description. Should be, let's just go pull something off. And then we need a label. Yep. And then we need a simple ID. Oh, snaps. That's fine. All right. What's the problem? We got dash here. I think that's good to start. Cool. So we were able to create a detail just fine. Postman lets you organize like your API calls and make an API call. So like that's really it. But yeah, this is what we're doing right now is making an API. All right, so let's try and delete delete one now. So delete detail. All right. So essentially what you can see is that I'm slowly building out my calls for each system. And then I'm hitting the API right now. I'm just doing it on local. But all that should need to happen is go ahead and duplicate this. Oh no. Alright, so delete this, delete, save that. Now duplicate it. Excellent. Change that to a delete. Delete what's in the body. And after details, pass in a ID. And now when I change that to delete and I save and I send, cannot delete. What happened? Oh, I know why I can't. I need to go to my routes. So my detail route. All right, now it will. Successfully deleted detail. Status 200. Cool. All right. Real quick, let's just go back to create a new one. Cool. You'll notice that when we get that, there shouldn't be a detail left to successfully delete. We'll have to come back to that. That's a bug. That is a bug for sure. Yeah, we're coming back to that. All right, I thought it would air out if there wasn't something there. All right, let's close. Go ahead and duplicate this. We'll make this a get. Yeah, and I can have things like set variables and things like that and have it all in one spot. Also, let's go ahead and rename. This is delete. No, this is hitting a local thing. Edit. Get by ID. Should actually be called get by simple ID. come back to that. Hey love, did you want to split a coffee, question mark? All right. All right, so find one, return that. So change that to a get, save it. Sounds good, love. All right, sorry, detail in this case. Where our crate, let's get this ID. And our simple ID is just map, actually. Oh, I did it again. Cool. So our get is good to go. I don't think we need this. We are going to need to update detail. Alright, so what we want to do is take this ID. Oh, before we forget. I see it exists right here. So I'm gonna exit out real quick. Okay. So now we should be able to update. Duplicate. Make that a put. Rename this to update by ID. Go and get a get by. Alright, go to the body. Cool. And we can see that it works here by simply doing this. Alright, so we have our API. I don't think at this time we need to get all. Alright. All right. What I need to decide on now. God, it is so hot in this office. All right, so what I have to figure out now is how to create more complex queries. So what I want to do is, it's like, say we have a category. I want to get category topic detail. So now we're getting into this. Oh my god, I think my dog just pissed on the house. She's had 2 accidents today. That's her 3rd one. Alright, by using the ref above populate, you can get the creator's data while creating the story collection. Each populate creator. So I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do is look up populate. So it's going to go find it, and then we're going to populate author. Alright, so let's try this. So we're going to define a new method here called what do I want to call it? Public async get category topic detail. We'll start get category topic. So we will go and same thing here. Alright, leave that there for a second. Let's go back and look at the example. Did I define a topic model? Alright, let's go to our models category. I think they should be in their own. I guess they could be here. Category model. So apparently this is how you assign topics. If I understand correctly, that's how you assign like certain ones. This may not be what I'm looking for. I don't actually want to populate. I want to attach, and I think I might have to well, okay, so this is going to populate an array, but how does it know? Okay, let's do this. So if I go to a category, I guess okay. So if I'm understanding this correctly, I don't think I am, but we'll go with it. And I say category.find1, and then I'll say dot populate in here. We're gonna call this update. Let's go to our category real quick. Before we do this, I want to update our category. All right, and a topic. Yeah, I guess so. I guess my question is if I wanted to attach them, I might have to just do a separate query. I know one way of doing it, but it seems a little bootleg. I think I'm trying to do it the right way, I guess. Okay. So we have this. And then we say, okay, well, we have topics. And in topics, we have an array. And in here, we have an object. And then in our object, we have, what the hell is our topic again? You have category ID. Let's take that out for a second. Oh, we'll leave it in there for a second. Description and label. So alright, so let's see what happens here. Cast to object ID failed for value. Any thoughts on Firebase? Not really. Oh, you know what? I probably have to create it. Let's see here.
I'm shaking already. That bitch peed all over the fucking floor.
What's wrong with her today?
I'm ready to just fucking. She's probably tired. She knows to sleep or something. Literally starts being at her bed, walks over to me while I'm making coffee, pisses on my feet. I thought I dropped water.
Poor puppy.
I have to go wash her bed now. And that bed is so fucking, it's such a pain in the ass to wash.
Sorry to hear that, baby.
What are you doing?
I'm streaming, just working on my project.
Oh shit. I didn't know you were streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Could have said something. Like, hey, I'm streaming, can I have some coffee?
That's kind of what I was asking.
I know, but you didn't say you were streaming.
Okay. Just working, baby. Just working with an audience, that's all.
I know.
Yep. All right, good luck, baby. Alright, so let's go and look. Alright. Especially such other documents. Paths are populated as the query executes and response is received. A separate query is in it. Alright, so what does populate? So I don't think populate updates. I gotta finish taking that Mongoose course. Mongoose.model parent, new parent, children.push. Create a comment. I may not have needed to find these schemas. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Gator? All right, I got an idea. So let's come back to here. I'm gonna go with my original plan, and we can update this later. So we're gonna get a category by simple ID. Const topics. All right, so this is what's gonna do. We're then going to have a private topic controller. Type topic controller. You don't want topic controller, you want topic schema. Wait, what? Did I not have a new folder? I need something, some good old music. What we got here, son? Yeah, let's go ahead and create our topic interface real quick. Alright, so we are gonna need this. I wonder where I can get some new stuff of Angular best practice, for example. Angular has a if you go to the Angular website, they have a best practices and sort of rule set thing that you can check out. You'd be surprised how few people follow them, but they're there. I follow it. I think it's actually pretty good. Most of the time. There's one thing I really don't like about some Hungarian notation with observables, but I'm letting it slide. Letting it slide, Angular. John Papa. We cutting you some slack this one time, alright? Alright. Mm-hmm. NGF is calling more than it should, etc. Yeah, chances are you're probably calling like a method that's getting called a ridiculous amount of times, so you should just maybe update a single property. You'd be surprised how often people do that. What did I do? I put this in the wrong spot. It's a good attitude to have, man. Most people don't give a shit about doing anything right. Alright, cool. So topic schema. Yeah, most people don't get a shit about doing stuff right, and when you call them out on it, they're very upset. Okay. So. Excuse me. Alright. So we're going to get the topic by category ID, and then we're going to say, on the topic model, should category ID be of type object ID? Yeah, eventually. So like category ID. There we go. Object ID. That's what it's. There we go. Thank you. Because that's what we're doing. We're storing a reference to categories so that we can query the database. There's probably a better way to do this than how I'm going to do it, but I haven't quite yet figured out how to do it. You know what I mean? And in here, we'll say type is of object. Does that work? We'll say it works. Sometimes I just try stuff as I'm going through here. Of course, for learning the tips and tricks, I'm working on a course to do such a thing. Node MongoDB. God, that copy is awful. Node MongoDB and Express. It's category topics. Sequence of topics. All right, let's see if this works. I might. We're also going to want to put this in a private function here. All this sort of stuff. But we'll come back to that in a second. I guess we don't need that. I guess we don't need that. Let's go to our routes, and we will say get category topics. So it goes route, then it goes topics, and then it goes :topic ID, comma, category controller, request, comma, response. Oh. What would I charge? Or what would you what would I recommend that you charge? Because when I do consulting, I charge $150 an hour. The way I get to that number is it's 2.25 of what if you were just to take my hourly rate, and it's basically 2 times my hourly rate if you factor in benefits. So $150 an hour is what I charge as a consultant. Now, if I didn't have a job, would I charge $150 an hour? No, because I need to make some money. So charge whatever you think you can get and what you'd be happy working for. That's what I always tell people. You don't ever want a job that feels like a burden. Okay. So you can see here we're getting the all topics. Let's go ahead and replace this with base URL, and that should still work. Alright, so you see we have a topic here called arrays. I mean, it depends how good you are at Mount Graph. When I first started doing stuff, and I was just doing like front end, I was doing $15 an hour. Now I'm at $150. It really just depends on what you want to do. Now, if I wanted to actually go and consult, I would charge probably $80 to $100 an hour. If I was like, oh, I could, something a lot of people would pay versus some people, that would be where I would pay. What are you charging now? How much are you getting now? All right, so we have our you're at 14. You can go up to 20. $20 an hour is fine. Add request. Alright, what did I say the route was here? Topics. Oh, no topic ID. Okay. Cannot get V1 category. Categories. Is that where I messed up? Yes, categories. Okay, so you can see that we have something working. It's not getting our books or courses because we didn't put that. And our topic.find by category here is clearly an error. So our category dot underscore ID. Let's try that one more time. Hmm. Topic.find. I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's try this one more time. Cannot read property underscore ID of undefined. Mm-hmm. See if that, I don't know what the hell the difference is between the two. But that seems like it should be working. I wonder. I have an idea. I'm not sure that this is the case. Where's our category controller? Go to. Let's take that out real quick. Oh, it wasn't that. But what if we just did this? Yep, that was it. So there's something about how we set that string that causes it to blow up. Why that is, I don't know. Where do I find clients? They find me. I don't work for anybody like other than my employer though. I have my own stuff that I work on. It's my preferred way. Okay, cool. So now you can see we're getting our topics here. All right. Private get books. Returns. Or book. All right. So now we got our books. Cool. I'm using MongoDB. Yeah, so we're using MongoDB. Books, courses, topics, category, playlist ID, simple video, simple ID. Cool. How long have we been going? Almost 2 hours again. All right. Cool. All right, so, whew. We're getting there. Category topics. All right, so what we're able to do was we're able to append our books and courses to a new call, and now we're actually querying to get the topics by this category idea, which will return an array. Right now there's only one value, but this will be for our category page. So essentially what we want to do here is we want to get our categories with it's an extended category call. We want to get categories and topics, and we want to append it to the class itself, if that makes sense. And then those topics will be buttons that will link us to topics like arrays or strings or whatever it's going to be. And then we'll create another one that's called get category topics details, category topic details, and that will give us, like, when we go into a topic, it'll give us all the details, and then from there we'll have something. So we have a couple more API calls to create, but you can see how we're getting there piece by piece. Yeah, not too shabby though. We're getting there, but I think that's a pretty good spot to stop. Let's get push, and let's go ahead and push to Heroku as well, and we'll do the same thing here. Get status, get push Heroku. All right, so now we're gonna deploy our stuff. But yeah, guys, that's about it for today. If you like the stream, don't forget to check out the other 35 episodes where I am building a production level web application, which I will be releasing to the world. Try and help some of you guys. So with all that being said, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my courses like the 100 algorithm challenge, prep you for those whiteboard problems. Is there already a front end design? Yeah, you know what, man? I'll do you one solid. I'll show you real quick. It's deploying right now, but you can see the work in progress. It's not looking too shabby though. Oh, it might be down because we're deploying. Yeah, it's gonna be down because we're deploying. All right, 1 second. Since you asked, I'll show you. But yeah, if you guys, oh, here it goes. So you can see. This is going to be the video. This is a mock video. We haven't hooked up a playlist ID, but then you're going to have a playlist here, some courses, some books, and then we're going to put some ads over here, and then we'll have some like text content right above here. But all right, if any of you guys are interested in my courses, you can get them in the description below for $9.99. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.